I've been going to Adoration probably 10 years or more.
I've been doing it here for 7 years, since 2009.
I started going with my mom in about 8th grade. I've been doing it since about, I'd say, midway through 6th grade.
It's very powerful to sit and be quiet and be still.
When I first walk in, that's when it really hits me. The Eucharist is present, and that's the body and blood of God is present in the Eucharist. So you're sitting in the room with God.
The most important thing at the Adoration Chapel to me is that it's very quiet, so you get to focus more on Jesus and praying to Him.
The Adoration Chapel is the safest place on earth. There's no safer place. And no matter how much the world might chew you out, or no matter what pain you might experience in any relationship, any suffering, any sickness, your healing and your healer is there. And the one who loves you and isn't going to give up on you, the one who's never going to reject you, he's right there. He's right there for you 24/7.
It's wonderful. I mean, you go in there and you see young people there, and it's a great thing.
The first time I went to Eucharistic Adoration, I went with my wife. We were living in the city, had no idea what I was walking into, and we stayed there for about a half an hour, I think it was, maybe 15 minutes to half an hour. And it really introduced me to what it's like to be in the presence of the Lord.
Every time when I go into Adoration, the first thing I do is I say a decade of the Rosary for my family.
I talk to Jesus about what stuff that I need help with.
Sometimes, like when we're going to playoffs or maybe might be in a slump, I go there, just pray for a team, pray for my teammates, hopefully that they'll stay safe.
So when I walk in the Adoration Chapel, I bless myself, and I usually find an open pew.
I think sometimes I just try to just be present.
Most of the time I just pray in there. Other times I will bring my homework and study in there because it's like a quiet place.
I don't necessarily have a routine.
You can pray or read or whatever really comes to your heart.
One of the things I really like to do for 5 or 10 minutes is just think about, okay, what's gone right?
I do occasionally pray to play better, I'd say.
Sometimes I just sit and just listen and say, God, is there something that you want to tell me?
We always say a prayer afterwards. For me, I just sit.
There really is no expectation, and you can just use it as a way to really center yourself and feel the Lord's power.
You should be an adorer because it will change your life.
Go there one time. You don't have to make a weekly commitment.
I would just say try it, just invest your time, think about what your priorities are.
If you're a little bit hesitant about adoration, to think of it as just spending time with a friend.
I would say don't be afraid, first of all, and I would say go, because if you're getting the message that you even think you want to go, it's probably God telling you, come on in.
Stop in 5, 10, 15 minutes. Don't think you've got to be there for an hour. There aren't any rules.
And I guarantee you'll keep going back again and again and again.
You're in front of the Lord, and there's so much here for you. There's so much goodness here for you.
What are you waiting for? Go. It's a great experience.